This is Joe with Big Wood Cooking. Today we have our Big Wood smoker. It's a cabinet smoker. And today we're going to be unpacking our Big Wood. And we'll show you how to unpack it. Best way to do it is tilt it on its side. We're going to cut the bottom. So go ahead and cut the bottom here. Now we're just going to flip this and flip the sides over. We're going to have to do another tilt. Alright, so now the easiest way to unpack the Big Wood is to simply lift up. It's a little windy day today, so. Alright, so here we have our Big Wood smoker. If I can turn it for you so everybody can see it. Now we got our Big Wood smoker unpacked. I'm going to show you what's inside. Now, we did take out some of the packaging just so you didn't have to watch us unwrap and remove some paper and some plastic. But inside you get 3 metal grates. Now these grates are all stainless steel. That way you don't have to worry about them getting corroded or rusted as you're cooking. Then you notice you have a heat shield. Now this heat shield doesn't go up here, it actually goes in the bottom. So this is where you're going to smoke all your meat. You'll notice the big thermometer. It's actually reading almost 60 degrees today. Right here and on the bottom, you'll have your actual firebox. So this is where you're going to put all your barbecue. So this is where you're going to actually start your fire. And then you have your tray. So the first thing that goes in is actually going to be your heat shield. The heat shield goes right there. It helps dissipate the heat. And then you have your firebox right here. That slides in here. Then what also is included is you got your chimney here. And most importantly is that it has a gasket, just so it can seal right here in the bottom. So we'll be putting this together. And here's your water pan. Now this is a wet smoker, so you can use water, apple juice, whatever liquid that you prefer, and then we have legs. So far as for assembly goes, it's pretty easy. We only have about 10 bolts in the whole package. The first thing we're going to assemble is actually the chimney stack. It comes with a gasket and 2 long bolts. Now the gasket goes right in here. There's an indentation where the chimney's going to go. You just set that gasket in there, and then you're going to set the chimney right on top. And then when you install your 2 long bolts, that's going to create a seal. I like just to go back and forth. I'll go back to this one, make sure it's tight. and then go back here and make sure it's snug. Now the last thing to do is actually just put on the feet. That's pretty simple. You just got to tilt it back over again. Now if you get it laid over, grab one of your feet, 2 bolts, and we're just simply going to screw them in. Then we got 3 more, and then we'll tilt it upside down, and that'll be it. It'll all be together. All right, we got our big wood smoker unpacked. I want to talk about some of the features. The reason why you would buy a big wood smoker, as you noticed when we first took it out of the box, the extra large thermostat makes it nice so you can actually read, your temperature inside your smoker from a good distance. When you open the door, you'll notice a 180-degree swing. So that means when you need to get your meat out and check it, you're not fighting with the door. Also, we talked about the stainless steel grates. You'll notice that they have a tab up here. Now this tab is going to serve 2 purposes. One, if you're in a hurry and you kind of pull it out a little too fast right here, your tray is not going to fall down. It's barely in there and it's still level. And then also, if you pull it a little too quick, your meat's not going to slide into the bag. We talked about the stainless steel water pan. This is going to add about up to 5% moisture in your smoke in your smoker here. And then on the bottom we have our firebox. One key feature about this firebox is down here when you get ready to pull out your firebox, there's no lip. A lot of competitors have a huge lip here. It makes it hard to get your firebox out. If you're smoking big meats, pork butt, you're going to have to refill this box, for 13 hours of smoking. It makes it that much easier to get out. You'll notice both of these doors have big seals and slam door latches right here. On the side, you'll notice you have your damper, so it's on both sides, left and right. So you can actually control how much air is getting into your firebox. And also, we're recording this on a cold fall day. It's about 55 degrees today. And so if you smoked in, let's say, a pellet smoker, that's a single wall smoker, the weather outside is going to affect your smoking temperature. Again, this is a double wall insulated smoker. So what that means, when you start your fire in the box, your smoke's going to travel through your cabinet. It's going to travel back down. And if you could see inside the smoker, you can see the outlet for the smoke. So it's going to come out here right above your water pan. It's going to travel up through your meats and out your chimney stack. So it makes it real nice, especially in these cold fall days, that you can sit out here and smoke your meats and not have to worry about it. Because as you know, having a temperature drop in your meats could ruin your whole 13-hour smoke. Now we talked about all the features and the reason why you would buy a big wood smoker. We want to talk about the essentials that you need for your smoker that we have designed. All right, first up is we have the aluminum foil holder. As you see, it's magnetic. You can stick it anywhere on the firebox that you want. And so this is good to have aluminum foil. As you know, when you are smoking, midway through the smoke, you may want to wrap it. Maybe you got enough bark, so your aluminum foil is accessible there. Next one's going to be your magnetic tool holder. We'll spin this around for you. So this goes anywhere you want it to. Holds all your tools, so it's accessible and ready. So you have your tools here. Then you'll have your aluminum foil over here. Next thing you can buy from Big Wood Smoking is probably one of the best features, is the Big Wood Smoking cart. It has lockable wheels. It has a nice lip here, so we put this feature on here If you're ever moving and let's say you hit something on your concrete, it keeps your smoker from falling off the cart. So that's a good feature. Last thing we're going to talk about is everyone needs protection to protect the big wood. So this is your smoker cover. Now hopefully I don't need to tell everybody, but make sure your smoker's cool when you put this on. Wait a couple hours after you get done smoking. And then this cover actually has a place for your chimney. So it's a tight fit. It's going to keep your smoker protected from the elements if you choose to leave it outside. Now we're going to show you how to actually start your fire in your smoker. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fill up our water tray. Now we have a mixture of water and apple juice. You can use just plain water or all apple juice. Let's fill it up. We're going to put our trays back. We're actually going to be smoking ribs today, so we may not use all the trays, but we're going to put them all back in here. Now, for the charcoal, we like to use all natural hardwood charcoal. We have some Royal Oak here. You can use whatever brand that you prefer. But we've already loaded up the Firebox. Go ahead and pull it all the way out here. So it's all loaded up besides one corner. We left one corner empty, and that's because we have charcoal on the side. Already started, it's already ashed up, it's ready to go in our Firebox. So we're just going to grab that, put it in our Firebox, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so we have the charcoal in here. It's ready to go. So we'll shut this. We'll open up the damper about 3/4 of the way. We'll let it set for about 10 or 15 minutes, watch the temperature go up. We're probably going to smoke around 235 today. You can see smoke's already working its way up into the smoke chamber. And then it'll be coming out the chimney. Now we have some hickory here. This is a personal preference. I like to throw my hickory on towards the end. Some people like to do it in the beginning. Some people do it all throughout. So we'll just stick our hickory pieces right through here. So we get that nice hickory smell with our ribs. Now we got our smoker to the temperature we want. We're going to smoke these ribs about 225 to 235. See, we got nice smoke going. And we use a dry rub for our ribs. So it's going to go directly on our racks. We're going to let those sit there and smoke for a couple hours, and we'll come back and check on them, see if we need to wrap them, see if we got the bark that we want, and we'll be done. All right, we're back with our big wood smoker. We've been smoking for a few hours. Our current temperature is 169 degrees. We have a thermometer in. This is our digital thermometer that comes free with every online purchase of the smokers. So, been smoking for a few hours. It's getting close to being about 48, 51 degrees here. and we've been able to maintain a 235 degree smoke. So as you can see, our ribs are done. We're going to take them out, we're going to wrap them, and we're going to put them in there to reach our final temperature, and we'll pull them out, they'll be ready to eat. All right, so we got our ribs wrapped. Again, we're just going to keep them in there until it reaches our final temperature. We've been, like I said, we've been smoking for several hours. Another key feature, just want to kind of go over. This smoker has been on for hours, and you can touch it. It's not hot at all. Again, because it's double layered and it's insulated. And I think for now, this is going to wrap up our video. Hopefully we showed you all the features, how to start your smoker, and then how to cook delicious meat. Thanks for watching.